Behalf of the World. My name is Kenny Nguyen, and we're just going to wait for a few people to come on board. And tonight, we're going to discuss about XRP, what's going on with the Ripple lawsuits, the verdict, and also the outcome of the Ripple lawsuits, and uh, what we all think, and also the crypto space and what's going on with the crypto space. As I discussed before, I believe Ripple will win this lawsuit outright with all these facts and evidence, and also they have the Himmons email, which is not revealed yet to the public. With all this corruption with the Ethereum gates and whatsoever. So tonight, once again, I just want to welcome all to my space, and we will discuss about a lot of things going on in the crypto space. And as far as we know, the FTX case will go to trial in October of this year. So so far, a lot of things going on lately in the crypto space, and also the Fed raised about two, I'm sorry, 0.25 whatever BPS, whatever. So which is not too high, so it doesn't affect us at all. So, anyways, I just want to welcome everybody to the crypto space, XMB Halter World. Once again, we'll discuss a lot of stuff. So, a lot of questions been asking me lately. When is the verdict is gonna hand down? Hey, Thomas. Hey, welcome. So I'm thinking, Brad Garlinghouse stated it's gonna be the first half of this year. So, and again, James Phelan also stated he think probably before March. So it's coming soon, guys. I mean, we're waiting about 2 years already. It has been 2 years for this case. It's been dragging too long, and I totally get it. Our frustrations and everything, what's going on. So this case will end soon somehow, within the first or maybe the second quarter of this year. So prepare. I told a lot of everybody, it's time for we endure a lot of pain and suffering. As I tweeted out maybe about 15 minutes ago, XB Hoffler, we endure a lot of pains through this term, 2 years of bear market, and Jay Clayton crashed the market on December 20th, 2020. Hey, Kenny, Lars from here from Fairhopes, Alabama. Hey, Lars. Hi, Thomas. How are everybody? Welcome aboard. So, anyways, it's disgusting. The USSC, a bunch of liars, thieves, clowns, whatever you want to call it. And again, I don't trust the USSC. Do you? I don't at all. I mean, Gary Gensler is a joke. And again, this case is got to end somehow. And again, good news. We have a lot of feedback from lawyers who are in our expert community. James Deaton, you got Jeremy Hogans, you got a lot of lawyers from Australia, from Canada, and around the world. Give their feedback about what's the outcome is going to be. So, I think Ripple is going to win outright. And again, this is the most important thing I just want to share with you guys. The most important thing. So we looked at the library case. Okay, so the judge in the library case say the secondary market, which is not a security. So this is what I think. Well, he is correct. Well, I tweeted out maybe a couple of hours ago. So here's the thing. The majority of us bought XRP through an exchange, right? So which is secondary market, right? Of course. We never signed a contract with Ripples that promise us that we're going to have more gains in the future whatsoever. So they're talking about the Howey test, the bullshit Howey test back in the 1930s, about the orange groves and orange trees, whatever. So basically, Ripple did not sign a contract with us, or we signed a contract with Ripple because we bought our XRP through the secondary market, which is through an exchange. So, which means XRP is not a security. So, here's the thing. This is the first outcome. I think Ripples will win outright, or worse scenarios. I have to say there's a worse scenario. There have to be a fact and another fact. If Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple, and Chris Larson's is found to Social Security, which means before our time. Then they probably have to pay a settlements or fine, whatever you want to call it. And the secondary market, which is XRP for us buyers or traders, whatever you call it, through the secondary markets through an exchange, which means it's not a security. You got my points here. So through my thinking today, whatever the outcomes is, we will win this case, no matter regardless if Ripple's going to lose whatsoever, because through an exchange, which is secondary market, we still win after all. You know what I'm saying? So have your bag ready, packed, guys, packed. You know, this is the time. You know what I'm saying? It's near. It could be next month, next week, or tomorrow. Who knows? Everything is in the judge's hand now. I mean, Judge Annalisa Torres, her family from Puerto Rico. Her father is a judge as well, and very, very respectful judge in our district court in New York. And again, of course, she will review and she will look at the library case and also, uh, you know, Ripple case have the strongest case ever. We have 13 amicus brief. We have 75,000 XRP hodler worldwide guys. Backing up this case. So I listened to the second conference call for when the case started, which is about a year and a half ago. Judge, what is her name? Judge Netburn, who recited were the case, and her one word literally threw me off the chair. She said, "I think this Ripple lawsuit will have a large impact on the public," which I tweeted out before. What does she mean, the public? You know what I mean? She meant XRP Hofler. So she's gonna be very, very careful. And again, she scolded the SEC on that day. It is kind of funny back and forth, and they allow us to listen to all these hearings. Maybe about it's been a while, 4 or 5 hearings that the public can call in. So I call in. I mean, all the time I listen, and I'm saying, the judge doesn't buy shit from the from the SEC. So with this case, I'm very confident Ripples will win outright because there's a lot of fact and evidence. Mr. Hinman, William Hinman, Bill Hinman, whatever you want to call his name is, Ethereum Gates, and the emails that now is not clear to us, or even what do you call it, provide to us, whatever. And again, the judge do understand what's going on. And again, so the question is, Ripple went to SEC and asked them many, many years ago, is XRP a security? They never answered. They didn't give us, a correct guidance or say, XRP is a security. So there's a lot of factor, guys. There's a lot of factor. And I think Ripple will win outright my heart. Worst case scenario, let's say Ripple lose, we still win because the secondary market, we did not sign a contract with Ripple that guaranteed, we're gonna have make profits whatsoever, promises that we get in orange. So, anyways, I just want to thank you everyone on board today. Again, it's been a while. This is my first live chat in 2023. Of course, a few months back, I chatted with you guys and what's going on, and I have a lot of what do you call it, bot and also scammers on Twitter using my profile, fake my name whatsoever, and scam some others on Twitter. So you guys have to be extra, extra careful. And also I have, Bitcoin and Ethereum, Maxi going after me, try to, bring me down, all this stuff, calling me names, do whatever they do, which is fine. But again, you guys have to be extra, extra careful out there. Remember, do not listen to anybody on Twitter, any social media. They promise you they're going to bring you profit. and they say, hey, send me one XRP, I'll send you back 10 XRP. That's not going to happen, guys. Trust me, it's not going to happen. So be extra careful out there, because I have a lot of feedbacks from friends and followers around the world. People that got scammed and whatsoever. They say, hey, Kenny, you DM me, direct message me, and whatsoever. I don't have time for that stuff, guys. I worked all day. My shift is 12 hours. I only got a few hours sleep, each night, and spend time with my kids, my family. I don't have time to go on Twitter and ask people for investment or help them to invest. So be extra careful out there. So again, I strongly feel that this Ripple case, and again, like I said, the case is going to end somehow. Probably, I think it's going to be before May. I'm just pushing back maybe a couple of months. What is your thoughts on the buyback? I don't think this could be a buyback. If we can have a summary judgment that Ripple's win, which means there's not going to be a buyback. There won't be a buyback because if Ripple wins, then you know it's flat out we all win. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing: you got to look at the library case maybe a few days back, right? After they just says that library secondary market is not security. So you can see the percentage rise. You see, I mean, library. I never heard of that coins before in my life. And again, it's kind of shocked to me to learn. I mean, whatever. But again, it went up. What 100 something, maybe 200%. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, correct me. And again, I believe, and I think this will be the same trend as Ethereum before. Back in the day, I do bought some Ethereum just for fun, guys. It was at 22 cents back in the day. So I have a buddy, which is a nurse that worked in the same ER with me, also a crypto trader. He said, "Hey, Kenny, you might want to look at this, coin Ethereum." And he talked about all these partnerships whatsoever. And I was like, "Okay, all right." So I bought 300 Ethereum just for fun. And again, I saw the price increases massively through days, weeks and months. And again, I'm thinking this is going to be the same trend for XRP when the judge came out the verdicts. Ripple's win, XRP is not security. So I told many of my followers before, which I predicted. And again, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm sitting here. Oh my gosh, let's see, $1,000, 589, whatever. No, based on my calculations, based on the fact that I think maybe a few weeks after the lawsuits come to an end, which is waiting for the summary judgment, XRP will hit the price target, all-time high at $22. I mean, that is my guess, okay, right? I mean, I'm not making prediction here, guys. I'm not sitting here with a crystal ball and telling you guys, hey, this is gonna happen. No, but again, I base on the trend of Ethereum when I bought it at 22 cents, 32 cents, whatever, back in the day. I bought, Ethereum. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I did not know Ethereum is gonna rise up to 2,000 whatever dollar right now. I mean, I don't care about Ethereum. So I sold everything when Ethereum hit, $50. I don't think it's going that high. And again, just like Bitcoin back in the day, I bought my first Bitcoin. It was like 350 a piece. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Bitcoin reached 69K. And again, back in the day, people are laughing at me. My friends, families, coworker. They're like, "Hey, Kenny, you're crazy. I mean, what is Bitcoin? I mean, nobody care. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go up, in thin airs, and blah 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 blah." And again, I trust my instinct, and I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe it's the future. So I hold on, which I did. And many of you knows I stated before, I sold all my Bitcoin last year. I paid up my mortgage. I paid up my middle school. And you guys know my occupation whatsoever. Some call me a limo driver. Some call me a security guard. Some call me a cop because I hold a gun, pictures. Guys, I've been through so many occupations before where I'm at right now. My first job, I worked at Panda Express, which is many, many years ago. I started out as 15 years old. I got paid around $3.25. You know, food. Here you go. You want orange chicken? You want chow mein? You want broccoli beets? I did everything, guys. The manager asked me, "Hey, go clean the toilets." So I was like, "Okay, my job here is a food server. So why do I have to go clean toilets?" He's like, "Well, that's part of your job." I said, "No, I did not apply to clean toilets. I apply to serve food." So anyway, I lasted maybe about 2 months for that job. Uh, I worked at Starbucks. I worked at McDonald's. I worked whatever before I go to middle school and to became where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? We all have to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You know, no job is a bad job. You know, if you don't work, then how do you survive? And those money, to live your life, comfortable life, or pay up your bills whatsoever. And again, I got called out names and whatsoever. I mean, I don't mind at all, which is fine. You know, you must know your goal and must know where you came from and where you would end up. You know what I'm saying? Just like investing in XRP. So right now, XRP is sitting around 41 cents. A lot of people whining, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, we're not gonna win this case. We're all gonna die. Blah 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 blah." The same fucking shit I heard back in the day with Bitcoin at 350. Oh gosh, we're not gonna hit 380s, $40. Come on, Kenny, stop dreaming all this shit on Twitter. I just laugh, guys. I keep my cool. I say, hey, they might be right, they might be wrong. And again, you have to remember one thing: listen to your heart and keep your goal. And again, right now we are the 1% that invested early. Early, as I said, under $10. Don't fucking buy XRP at $10. I'm not gonna put out a penny to buy XRP at $10. Guess what? I had my back loaded right now with XRP under $10 fucking. You know what I'm saying? This is the rule in investment. Buy low and sell high. Don't buy high and sell low. Don't listen to FUD. You know what I'm saying? And again, in my Twitter space, I got a lot of fucking scammers and all these haters. Bitcoin messy, Ethereum messy, tried to take me down all this year. And guess what? I still survived. Uh, Listen to me, guys. It's really, really important. Don't check your portfolio dailies. Don't listen to FUD. Don't look at Twitter, people bashing about XRP and whatsoever. You must have a goal, okay? The most important thing is trust. You know what I'm saying? Put your money in the bank account, leave it there. You bought XRP, put it in your own personal wallet or ledgers, whatever or exchange you trust. Leave it there. You know what I'm saying? It's there. It's not going anywhere. Okay. I don't give a shit. It go down 2 cents, 3 cents, 10 cents, or go up $2, $3. You have to know your goal. You know what I'm saying? When you reach your goal, then you sell. You know what I'm saying? So how do I success in cryptos, in this crypto space? I lost a lot of money before. Trust me, guys. Back in the day, I bought a bunch of Bitcoins. I have a buddy, very close friend that introduced me to Bitcoin. Let me know what the hell Bitcoin is. And introduced me to an exchange. It's called BitKingdom in Malaysia. You know, it's like, you put in a Bitcoin and then it generates to give you, profits, all this crap. I listened to these idiots. I lost about 30 Bitcoin back in the day. I do make mistake in my past. I mean, look, I'm not perfect, guys. I'm just like you, a regular traders that listen to a friend, buddy, whatsoever, and did not study whatsoever. So I be careful after that. And now I learned. I've been 30 Bitcoin right now. If you guys times what, $23,000, how much is that? Can somebody give me an answer? Anybody? 30 Bitcoin times $23,000 is a lot of money, right? I lost 30 Bitcoin back in the day by listening to these idiots. And again, I don't listen to anybody anymore. I trust my heart because crypto is the future. You know what I'm saying? Just like Amazon. I mean, Black Learning House says Amazon, .com before and everything. And again, it will take some time. And I believed after the Ripple lawsuits come to an end, 10 grand. Well, there you go. How's it 10 grand? Come on. So, anyways, I believed, after this Ripple lawsuits come to an end, we have true clarity regulations for XRP, which is the first true clarity for a crypto assets here in the USA. Even though other countries like Indonesia, Singapore, UK, whatsoever, there you go, 600 grand. You are correct. So right now, based on your calculations, I lost $600,000 back in the day. Listen to a buddy invest my money in what do you call it? Passive income, whatever you call it, back in the day. I listened to this dude and I felt stupid. And again, uh, it's a life lesson. I mean, just think about one thing. Think about your goal. Think who you're gonna help. Yourself, your family, your loved one, your wife, husband, kids, whatever. Charities. Uh, the majority of my works are for charity. As you guys know, my occupation already. I don't give a shit about money. I mean, I have a comfortable life, which where I'm making right now. I just want my kids to live a comfortable life, and my charities and my adopted kids to live a comfortable life. You know what I'm saying? So everybody have a goal in life. Have a goal. I mean, we want to buy a house. We don't buy a Porsche. We want to have put grandma in a huge mansions, and better our lives. I mean that's our main goal. So don't look at the portfolio daily. Okay, so for all the newbies out there, for inexperienced traders, don't look at your portfolio daily. You know what I'm saying? Ignore the price until the Ripple lawsuits come to an end, which means the verdict hand down, and you guys will see gradually increase. And next thing you know, it's going up. And again, everybody have their own price target, which I don't coach anybody to buy or sell or whatever. The most important thing is know your price target. You know what I'm saying? Some people are comfortable selling at $5, $10, $50, $100, $1,000. Some long-term holder, I mean $10,000. I mean, I bought 350 a piece with Bitcoin back in the day. I did not know Bitcoin could hit $10,000. To be honest with you guys, back in the day, you know, listen to my families and friends and coworkers, and all, I was like, and you guys are right. I mean, I don't think Bitcoins could hit, 10K back in the day. Well, you know, so I'm thinking, here's a good thing. Long-term hodler or short-term hodler, whatever you are, be smart, have your price target. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, well, this is my personal price target, which I tweeted out before. Um, let's say 100%. Right now, if XRP reached $10, I will sell 5%. If we reach $20, maybe another 5%. $50, 5%, $100, 5%, whatsoever, until it reaches, $60,000, I will sell up everything, which is the last 5%. I mean, break it down. You know what I'm saying? And again, once it reached $10, $20, I think we already got our pocket money back. Let's say you invested, let's say $1,000. By that time, you will get your $1,000 back, right? There's nothing to lose. So just let it ride, guy. Let it ride. Just like Bitcoin back in the day. So I told my followers and my friends, the majority now, doctors and nurses. I travel to India, as you guys know, the Philippines and Vietnam. Um, a lot of people right now are investing in XRP. They invest this for, like I say, common goal like us for our families or for ourselves, better, everybody. And again, the thing is adoptions, guy, mass adoptions. So right now, I'm asking anybody here, can you guys give me an answer? Which bank in this world adopted Ethereum and Bitcoin for money transfer? The answer is zero, right? I mean, Ripple right now partnering with so many countries, banks, institutions, remittance companies. They're working on CBDC, central bank digital currencies, in Palau, in what is that country? Oh my gosh, Nepal, and other countries right now. And again, a lot of people think this way: the CBDC, yes, is going to go on XRP Ledger. The whole country of Venezuela is using Bitcoin. Well, here's the thing: Venezuela is nothing, my friend. Um, they don't use Bitcoin for money transfer, didn't they? Or you have a source for any bank? I don't think so. Bitcoin, like I said, you know, they call it a store of value, right? It's the first digital currency that created in this world by what is his name? Nakamoto, right? Satoshi Nakamoto, whatever the guy is. But anyways, it have no real use case. The whole country is using it. Yes, right. I mean, whatever. For I don't think it's using for liquidity, right? So I totally get what your point. I mean, yes, they're using it, whatever. But again, we're talking about worldwide mass adoption with international banks, remittances company for liquidity. Transfer money. What? Less than 3 seconds. It costs what? You transfer $30,000. It costs you what? 0.000. Basically, it costs you nothing, right? So with Bitcoin, it's very slow. And again, Ethereum. Most people bought NFT, whatever, on exchanges, and NFT trading, all this stuff. Did you guys even pay attention to those gas fee? Right? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's very, very ridiculous. So basically, they're robbing you. They're robbing you. So let's say I have $10 Ethereum or whatever. I have to transfer to another account. It costs me point maybe about 50 cents, 60 cents, whatever. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to pay my own money to transfer my own money to another account? You know, with XRP is zero, guys. Zero. So think about it this way: mass adoptions with worldwide financial institutions, banks, remittance companies. And I had a feeling after this lawsuit is over, the Federal Reserve, World Bank, the IMF will take a look at XRP. And again, Brad Garlinghouse had met with, oh my gosh, what's her name? Oh, Christine Lagarde, and sat with a lot of governors from international banks. The picture I saw, which is about 3 years ago, where they met in Switzerland. And I fell out my chair. I was like, wow. Brad Garlinghouse there, really speaking in front of everybody to let them know what is XRP. In front of all these bank governors, IMF director, which is back in the day, Christine Lagarde, and all the top people. I mean, Ripple's already 3 steps ahead of their plan. And right now, don't be shocked. I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff will surprise us in the future with Ripples and their Ripple Nets, XRP, and what's going on with mass adoption in the world. As you know, Ripple right now have office in Ireland, they're in Canada, they're in San Francisco, they're all over the world. Their what do you call it? The last meeting was in UK whatsoever, in New York, and I mean, I'm not surprising. I mean, and again, I felt so strong. I This is no word. I can't explain my feeling. Do you think it will be a gradual increase in price, or will it be a flip of a switch? Um, that's a good question. I don't call it a flip of the switch. I call it FOMO buying and also utilities. Okay, well, right after, let's say, just Annalisa Torres hand out the verdict. Hey, by the way, Ripple and XRP. Well, Ripple is not guilty. Brad Chris not guilty, and XRP is not security. Right after, I think it's gonna be a FOMO buying, maybe for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then mass adoption with utilities. Right now, the utility where the price stands right now, I don't think it's going to go down to 30 cents. A lot of people are asking for 15 cents, 10 cents, 9 cents, so they can buy and hoarding all this stuff. No. Think about this thing. Yesterday, I read on this article, Binance bought, oh my gosh, I don't know how much. They bought a lot of XRP from Ripples. So Binance already plan ahead and prepare when this lawsuit's coming in. FOMO buying, that's why they have things prepared to sell. You know what I'm saying? I have a bunch of oranges ready to sell. Use the term purchase cycle, it will rise slowly at first, then quicker as time passes in adoption. Well, yeah, I agree with that. And again, I think FOMO buying would start maybe a minute after the verdict has handed down to Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, Chris, and XRP is not security. I don't have to prepare for that. I mean, do you guys have to prepare? Because I got my bag loaded. You know, you guys, I'm not worried about anything. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care, to be honest with you guys. I don't care if Brad, Chris, and Ripples is going to lose this lawsuit. Guess what? Secondary market is not a security because we did not sign a contract with Ripples. XRP was to move on and thrive. You got to get it? And then Brad, Chris, Ripples have to pay a fine if they are found to be guilty. And again, XRP is not a security. So once again, I just want to thank you all for coming aboard. It is Friday night here in California. I'm just, got home. I had a day off. I take care of a lot of stuff. But anyways, I read a lot of stuff with your comments, feedbacks, and once again, I just want to thank you, everybody, for joining my space. And again, don't forget to smash the thumb like, press like and comments, and the last time I had a giveaway, I totally forgot. I mean, it's been a while. So I chose a winner back in the Philippines, which is a sister from my Catholic church that works all her life for charities. So I sent her some XRP, which is sponsored by a couple of my fellow XRP holder good friends. This time I'm not doing anything because last time people calling her names and leaving her a lot of nasty direct messages, which I don't like. So next time, if I'm gonna do a drawing or whatever it is in the future, I will announce. Which I do have some fellow doctor and nurses will help me to give you guys some, maybe some XRP, whatever I'm working on. Okay, can you repeat your question again? I mean, it's going so fast. What are the possibility of what? Let me take a look. Give me 1 second. Okay, so basically, I just want to thank everybody. I mean, stay strong. Our time is near. I mean, guys, 2 years already. 2 years. We can wait 2 years. We can wait 2 more months, right? 2 more months. It will have to be a high number to accommodate the amount of money that's circulating around the world. Well, here's the thing. A lot of idiots talked about market cap. So, oh my gosh, we have 100 billion XRP. So if XRP go up to $100, it's gonna be like $100 trillion. Blah 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 blah. Well, here's the thing, guys. They don't think. That's not what I'm talking about. Well, not you. I'm talking about others. Well, here's the thing. I'm not talking about market cap. Not you, Fugazi. Here, let me explain to you. Okay, so we have 100 billion XRP in exists right now, right? 100 billions. So 56 billion XRP already out there, which owned by exchanges. You and I are holding XRP, and Ripple's only have about less than 45% left of XRP. And the escrow every month they release 100. I'm sorry, 1 billion, and then they go back and back and forth, back and forth. So basically, the whole world, liquidity. We're talking about all international banks, remittance company, finance institutions. Each day, they transfer trillions of dollars, not billion, trillion of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So let's say XRP is a dollar, right? So which is 100 billions. You talk about trillion. So how do you solve the liquidity crisis? So you need more than $1 billion to transfer $1 trillion. How about this? If the price of XRP, right? Let's say it's $100, which means it's $100 trillion that can transfer $100 trillion or $1 trillion. Is that make sense to you? We only have 100 billion XRP. We have to transfer $1 trillion daily across the globe, which means international bank, east, west, north, south, whatever, Asia, Europe, Africa, South America, North America, Antarctica, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So do the math. You need $100, a $10,000 XRP to transfer $1 trillion across the globe. Does that make sense to you guys? So you're talking about, oh my gosh, the market cap. Oh my gosh, XRP is gonna go on. Look, I heard a lot of crap. Back in the day when Bitcoin, I bought at 350. It sat around. I remember $12 billion. Well, whatever. Hydra and Target doesn't have a bank. I'm just saying, for example. So people told me back in the day Bitcoin market cap would never reach $50 billion. I just laughed. I like, where is it sitting now, guys? I mean, look at the market cap. Tell me. You know what I'm saying? The same idiots that told me back in the day, when do you think the lawsuit will end? Hi, Sager. Um, my best bet is probably going to end sometime before, I would say by May, before June. You know what I'm saying? So right now we're talking about we're in February. So I say by May. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Lawsuit is already over. Lawsuit. Well, yes, it's already over. We're just waiting for the verdict from Judge Alicia Torres. So hopefully soon. I mean, hopefully soon. And again, she had to be careful. We are waiting for now for the judgment. You are correct. We all waiting. I'm very confident. Right now, it's not a financial advice. If you have an opportunity to load up your bag, guys, load up your bag like now. It takes so long for the judgment. Um, this is the proceedings and whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Be patient. I mean, we've been in this space for 2 years with this damn lawsuit BS bullshit. If we can, like I said earlier, we can wait 2 years. We can wait now 2 months. Um, and then appeal plus how much XRP enough for 2001 to be a millionaires? I stated before, I still think 500 XRP by the end of 2024, you will become a millionaire because it's going to be $2,000 each. Gray Summer, hello, bro. Hey, hello, Gray. Um, I think I saw your DM maybe a few days ago. I'm so busy. I'm so sorry. I might get back to you after I get off this live chat. Um, I strongly think by the last quarter of 2004, XRP will reach about $2,000 because after this lawsuit, you can, mass adoptions, FOMO buyings, and worldwide, the USA accepted XRP, which means USA Bank will start using XRP for the cross-border payments transfer, whatever you want to call it. You know, and remember one thing: USA is a top to hold the world market of 35%. So when USA start to accept XRP as a cross-border payment, like the other countries and international banks, financial institutions, whatsoever you want to call it, then this thing is going to explode like a fireworks. It will explode like fireworks. And again, don't be surprised you're waking up to a $10 XRP, and then in a few months you're waking up to a $50 XRP, and 3 4 months down the road, $100 XRP, $200 XRP. It's a normal thing, guys. It's a normal thing because guess what? Because it has true regulation clarity and also mass adoptions by international banks, women's community financial institutions, and also it's not a security. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have confidence that we're not holding on to security. The U.S. is here to go after our ass, shit like that. And again, fuck you, fuck Gary Slater, fuck Jay Clayton, fuck what's his name, William Hemon. Fuck those guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of those guys. XRP will never get to 5 digits. Hydra. Well, here's the thing. This is the same question a guy asked me back in the day when I held their XRP at 350. He's like, Kenny, I don't think it's gonna reach, $10,000. You gotta be kidding. I was like, okay. I mean, back in the day, I mean, I'm fairly a new guy, so I was honest. I said, you know what? I kind of agree with you. Maybe when it reaches $1,000, I'm gonna sell everything. Um, my gut instinct back in the day, I did not sold a single XRP because I got them so cheap, and it went up to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. I was like, oh shit! I mean, the coin that have no utilities, no use case whatsoever, no mass adoptions whatsoever. I get it. It's the first coin in the world, created by Nakamoto, Satoshi, whatever that guy is, the famous or Japanese guys or person, whoever it is. Some people still think is David Swartz. I kind of laugh. I mean, I love David Swartz, Brad Ellinghaus, Chris Larson's, and all the guy that created XRP. I love those guys. Very, very smart people, and again, they're working toward a project that will change the world. So I think, like your question, Hydro, you ask, I think it's gonna reach $2,000 by the fourth quarter of 2024, which is the end of next year. So just embrace for impact. And again, you know, I called, still called $22 XRP, maybe after a few weeks after the Ripple lawsuits come to an end, which means the verdict's hand down. We know right now, I mean, the case is pretty much closed. We're just waiting for the verdict, which means it's not closed yet. So, you know, the same thing I predicted with Ethereum back in the day. It gradually move up, move up, move up. I mean, I was shocked back in the day. I got in at 22 cents. I just bought just for fun. One of the nurses in the ER told me, say, hey, Kenny, you might want to look at the, Ethereum since you holding the Bitcoin. I mean, back then, I don't know anything about, cryptocurrency and Ethereum and whatsoever. And he said, hey, you know what? I think this is gonna gradually move up like just like Bitcoin. So I listened to the guy, I hodler, I bought, and I sold everything at $100 because I don't trust Ethereum. As you are a YouTuber and YouTube, have you met any crypto baddies? Bet there is some fine XRP hotties. Well, here's the thing. I do have a crypto meetups every now and then with all these XRP hodler in Orange County, California, where I live right now. Currently, I live. Recently, last Saturday night, I met 5 girls. They're all XRP hodler, happened to DM me and email me and say, hey, Kenny, let's get together, talk about XRP, whatsoever. So I had an opportunity to, met all those girls. We had fun, beers, right here, beers. We had beer, we had food, we're hanging out, with dancing, everything. I mean, it's very fun. And, you know, just live your normal life. I mean, just be comfortable. I mean, don't think about the price. Don't let it bother you. You know what I'm saying? When the times come, prepare, prepare for happiness. I mean, we endure all this pain the past 2 years. Is enough. You know what I'm saying? Is enough already. I'm not gonna sit home and stress myself. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, yesterday was 41 cents. Today it crashed on 39 cents. No, guys, no. Look, know your goal and understand where you stand. Hold your point, hold the line, and think, why are you invested in XRP? I always ask myself. I always have an answer. My kids, you guys know I have two kids. I have a boy and a girl. My girl right now is in medical school to follow my footsteps to become a doctor. My boy right now will graduate from high school this year. His goal to be a lawyer because he loved Jeremy Hogan's. And then I supported my kids and charities. As you know, I'm half Vietnamese and half Filipinos. I go back to two countries. I supported all the charity that supported children's that have no families. We give them, food, shelter, educations, and take care of them. Medicals, everything. We started with my late wife. You guys know my late wife passed many years back because of a car accident. She got in a car accident. A drunk driver, very young guy, crashed and hit her car while she was on her way home from work. She is a nurse, so she passed away. The medics brought her to my ER. I happened to be there when she came in, and I hold her hand and witness her passing. You know, um, I forgave the guy already. My family forgave the guy. He got locked up. I don't remember how long ago I went to his hearing to beg the parole board to release this kid. Uh, when he got arrested, he was like 21 years old, drunk. I lost a wife already. You know what I'm saying? I don't want another families to lose their children. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I endure enough pain and suffering. I don't want to see another family have to lose another loved one. So I asked the parole board to release him. Um, he got released not too long ago. He's been, I don't remember exactly. I mean, it's kind of bringing me, heart and pains going back to my past. So last year, I finally let it go in my past. I got engaged to another nurse, whom I met at my hospital where I worked at. And again, it's very tough, guys. It's very tough. Especially where you work at. You don't expect your wife is gonna be your patients, which came in unresponsive. We still got the heart rates, but I lost her. I lost her, and I held her hand. I told her, hey, you know what? I promise her I will support my kids in charities, which when she's alive that we support. Um, that's why I bought crypto. I got in the crypto space. I I did one for my family, for my charity and for her. So you guys may have a goal. Have a goal, stay strong. Think about who you love, who you care, yourself, your goal. Grandma, grandpa, wife, husband, family, kids, whatever. Stay strong, guys. We will get there. Um, I'm sorry for a little bit emotional today. Talking about my past. And again, I just want to thank you everybody for joining me today, and I'm looking forward for your the next live chat with you guys. I'm just sharing my real life experience and what's going on in my life. We all have a goal to better ourselves, our families, our loved one. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Good night, all. Thank you.